this is Annabelle. Annabelle is 6 months old, and we are going to demonstrate for you a couple of ways that we do yoga together every day. So, are you ready, Annabelle? The first thing we're going to do is something like acro yoga, but for babies. So I'm going to start by laying on my back on my yoga mat. And Annabelle knows what's coming, don't you? I'm going to lift her up, and I'm going to put her on my shins. Her bottom is resting on my feet, and I'm going to hold her hands or hold onto her back, and we're just going to bounce her up and down a little bit. So she feels like she's flying. Yeah! She loves this. You can see she's kicking her feet a little bit and she's smiling at me. It's your favorite, huh? And this also, I can add a little crunch and give myself some core work at the same time. So I push her kind of out, and that engages my core right away, something that new moms all need to work on, right? I bring her in, and I give her a little smooch. And then I do it again. And I give her another little smooch. And we do it again. Yes! Right on the nose. And maybe on the forehead. So that starts to warm up my core. And it's also a fun way to engage and play with baby. What do you want to do next? The next thing I do is more for Annabelle. So she's 6 months old. She's got good head control, but obviously balance is something that she's working on. So I like to give her some practice standing. She stands basically right on my belly. I cross my ankles behind her to give her some extra support, and you're standing up. If your baby's a little bit smaller, you can help them work on sitting this way too. Annabelle sits up by herself pretty well now, but when she was little, smaller, I guess, and working on sitting up, we did it this way, and she could kind of lean back and play with her balance, working on her head control and on her little core muscles too. Yeah. If your baby isn't sitting up yet and doesn't have very much head control yet, you can also put your feet on the floor and give a little extra support through your back. Annabelle doesn't much like this because she can sit up on her own now, so she doesn't prefer to lean back. But that's an option too. Once I have her on her belly, on my belly, I hold her hands, I plant my feet, and I can lift my hips up toward the sky, and I can do bridge pose with a little extra weight. Yeah! So this is turning on my muscles, my leg muscles, my glute muscles, and it's kind of opening my chest up a little bit too. As new moms know, when you're holding a baby all day long, the chest is something that needs to get open. Then we go back down. I usually do that 3 times. And Annabelle is still working on her balance. Yeah, give me 5. And I'll do one more. Whee! Okay, and we're not done yet. I'm going to work a little bit on my arms as well. So I'm going to lift her up. Whee! This might be her favorite. And I bring her down to me and we do nosies. Woo! Nosy, 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 nosies. And then I lay her on my belly. She gets a little tummy time. We get a little extra bonding time if she's not staring at a camera. What is that? And I like to end by sitting up. Baby in lap. Hands together in front of her heart. And we say, Namaste.